Okay. I'm trying to look on my iPad instead of look at the pattern to see if this is working. I feel like it's not, though. I want it to be up to date. Is this working? Hi. Okay, it is working for you. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what happened. That's so weird. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Let me see. I think this is fine. Question mark? I don't know. I don't want it to be broken. Hopefully not. Who knows? Mia is back though. Hi, Mia. Unless you already left and this is someone else. Hello, person. Thanks for liking already. Dang, you guys are fast. I hope this is working better now. I don't know what the heck happened with that other one. It like hit the hour and 30-minute mark and it was just like, I'm gonna be done now. I'm gonna make your day difficult. That's fine. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Okay. I don't know if I love the color of this one. I feel like I maybe should have stuck with what the picture had. But you live and you learn. Okay. I have to do another color change. Hi, Bobby. It appears that this is working better now, hopefully. We love technology. I'm using my phone. My phone is at 100% charge. So I'm hoping that it's not my phone just like crapping out. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I hope that this is working better than before. That's annoying that the audio was looping. Ugh. Listening to me twice? Ew. Just kidding. Well, not really. That's how I feel when I have to edit my YouTube videos. I'm like, oh god. Can she shut up? You're crocheting a jellyfish? What colors are you using? I was just proposed to, apparently. Probably not. No offense. We've never met. You know, if I got to know you more, maybe. But I'm flattered. Bright, sorry, this font is so tiny. Bright Mendy? Sorry, maybe I don't know how to read apparently. Oh wait. I messed up, didn't I? No, I did. I'm fine. I'm good. I thought I skipped a row. But I didn't, I just forgot to cross it off. Hi Eileen. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Does everybody sing the Come On Eileen song when they say your name? We're just gonna do that little thing. Oopsies. My bad. Sorry. Oh, because it's not your name. Blue and purple. That's fun. That's fun. I'm working on a blue dolphin keychain with a new Posh Pearl blue yarn. Is the Posh one from the one from Michaels? I think I messed up my colors. No. What did I do? I messed up these colors. The new one from Michaels. I've heard mixed reviews of that. Okay, if I did 27 stitches, and then that's That should be 4. 2754. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I don't know how to... I can't figure out what I was doing wrong with these colors. What do you think of it? You said you're working on a blue dolphin keychain with a new Posh Pearl blue yarn. Do you like it? Some people were saying that it was like baby bear, but I think you're right that it is more like Posh from what I've seen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm having color changing issues. I have to tie so many knots. So many knots. So many knots. It feels about the same. Controversial opinion, was never the biggest fan of Posh. It hurt my hands. Because it felt very, very, very like stiff. And I would use it to make cats occasionally. But yeah, it did not. It wasn't my favorite. But a lot of people don't like Bernat. So, you know. Beaver? Beaver, is that what your name is? Oh my gosh. I need something that makes this font bigger. Hey, I was wondering if I could be your mod. I've been stuff for a while. I don't actually have any mods because there's literally 4 people in here. And so I can just delete comments myself. But I really do appreciate you asking. If I ever become something more, geez, then sure. But there's like 2 people here. Bobby says, Posh Pearl is not replacing regular Posh. The lady at the checkout told me they are still bringing Big Twist line in. Interesting. I have no clue what's going on with Michaels. I wish them all the best, but I just don't know what they're planning or what they're doing. And that's fine. that's fine. I just have no clue. I hope that they can get their stuff figured out relatively soon. Because I want Sweet Snuggles back. And there's Chenille Home Slim. That's why I'm like, okay, you guys can't even make your own yarn right. Why are you saying that you're going to make Joanne's yarn? That's fair, Mia. I use it for, like, everything. But I do know what you mean. Some of, like, the old Bernat skeins were disgusting feeling. And I hate using them. But right now I have a lot of new Bernat. And I really like it. But, I mean, it's all personal preference. It's all personal preference. Okay, we have 2 rows left of the body. And then we have the ears and the tail. And then I think that's probably going to be it. Because I've already been live for almost 2 hours. Which went by really fast. Because you guys are all super fun. But my dogs are probably crossing their legs in their crate. And I feel a little bad. I feel a little bad for them. What happened to Sweet Snuggles? They have not restocked it in my local store since January. And I was seeing a lot of people getting it. Or I was seeing a lot of people getting it at their local stores or whatever. And the formula was like really different. And it was shedding way more than normal. So I don't really know. People were then like saying that like something with the Sweet Snuggles manufacturer was off or stuff like that. So yeah, and I think that's probably why they haven't restocked it, because they're having manufacturer issues. Hi Joe, how are you? I'm crocheting a cat. We finished a Siamese cat. And then we voted on the next cat that I'm making. I don't really like the Siamese one, but other people do, and so it's fine. It's fine. But now we're making a different cat. This one has 4 socks. And he has white patches because I switched up the colors. Yeah, Mia, I ended up posting online being like, what can I use that's similar to this yarn, because I use it for like all my cats and a lot of other things, and people were saying the Premier Stash Buster. So I got a couple. It's what I use for this cat, and he came out a little bit smaller than my other cats, but I think he's pretty okay. He works well for accent colors and such. But yeah, it's no fun. And then I did order some. When I posted about it, somebody was like, hey, you can buy like a huge part of my stash, and I was like, thank you, I will. So I lucked out there. Let me see. Wait, no. Did I do one more? 2, 3, 4, 5. I accidentally did an extra one. I have to do 5 single crochet and then 5 decreases. And for some reason, I keep doing 6. Okay. And then I have to count one more time. Sorry, Olive. People were saying that the audio was looping really weird or something. And so we started fresh, and hopefully this is working better for some people. I don't know what happened. Wait, no, I've done this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and then I have to count. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sorry. I thought I was off, but I'm not. We are all good. We're all good. I have the right amount of stitches. Finally. We're almost onto the ears. And then the tail. And then we're almost done. And that means we have 2 new things to add to inventory, which is super exciting. Okay. One of my soon-to-be last color changes. Maybe not. No. I have a couple more. Ugh. But that's fine. Okay. Let me see. Okay, that's the last of the white that I have to use in this pattern at all. So I'm cutting it off. Do you like how I'm just talking to myself? Sorry, guys. But that's kind of how I just crochet in real life. I talk to myself sometimes because it's... when you're doing a lot of color changes, it can just be a lot. Brain-wise. Brain-wise, it can kind of be a lot. Ah! That's the second stitch drop. That's the second stitch marker I have dropped tonight. Oopsies. My bad. And now I have to count again to do the ears. Yeah, okay. This is 16. So I get to color change again real soon. So he can have a little black ear. He can have 2 different colored ears. I love it when they have different colored ears. My cat, she is gray. My real cat. She is gray. But she has a lot of like pattern to her. We always joke that she has crop circles because she has like these 2 circles on each of her sides that were really pronounced when we first got her. So we call them her crop circles. But she's mostly gray and beige. But she has, both of her ears are gray. She is basic. I'm kidding. Okay, wait. I'm messing up my stitches. Surprise. And I'm messing up her crochet. Wow. Okay, I think I got it. Yes. Sweet. And then we slip stitch. Don't judge me for how long of a tail I'm using to cut, because I have to sew the ears shut and its whole back. I feel like its ear doesn't really look like it's gray. I mean, it's black. It's a different color. It looks like a mistake. But whatever. Cats are, you know, unique colors. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect. I make that joke every time I crochet cats. I'm so sorry. Shadow Milk Cookie Fan says, my best friend is crocheting a mushroom right now. And we just came up on this. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I love crocheting mushrooms. I hope that it turns out super cute. In fact, I know it will, because I feel like any crochet mushroom is so cute. Ooh. Imagine I knock over my entire safety eye container. That would be tragic. That would be tragic. Hi, Simply. I feel like I saw you back in the chat again. Hi again. Hi. Sorry. I don't know if it was you, but some of the people were having issues with the video. And so I was like, well, that's a little silly. I'm going to go and try and fix it. And then we just decided to start it over. To try and make this cat's head a little more cat-like. Feel like he doesn't look as pointy. I'm from Australia. Hello. I'm using Big Baby's Zozo cat. And Big Baby's is spelled big and then B-E-B-E-Z. I got this pattern on Etsy. It is seriously one of my favorite cat patterns that I've ever seen. I feel like it's so hard to find really, really cute cat patterns. Same with dog patterns as well, to be honest. I love this pattern. It is one of my favorites. For real, for real. I mean, just look at how cute he is. It's a little kitty. Ah! As I drop it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm nice to my plushies, except for the ones that I think are ugly. They're ugly. I'm kidding. Sort of. Okay. These eyes feel like they're different sizes. No, they're good. I have to figure out the placement, which is like my least favorite thing to do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. 14? No. 14. 13. 12, 11? Does that look right? I don't know, you guys. I can't tell if the eyes look right. They look okay-ish. Of course, yeah, I feel, at the end of most of my lives, I'll put the links to the patterns in the description. I always forget to do it beforehand, because I'm always scrambling to get here on time. Let me see. Is there a way that I can get this to be more secure? There we go. I always have this issue where I mean, not always, but I have this issue recently where the eyes, because I just put them in between the stitches, not in the stitches, sometimes they come out when I stuff the cats, and it upsets me. And it very much upsets me. What do we think of the eyes? It's kind of giving the Target dog in some way. And that's how you know Target has infiltrated my mind. I'm not a fan. I'm going to say that's good for the eyes. Speak now and forever hold your peace if you don't like the eye placement. I'll probably hate it. In like about 2 seconds when I look at it after I put them on. Because that's how I am. That's how I am. Sorry, my friends are texting about they work at PetSmart and apparently somebody came in to buy a hamster at 8:59 p.m. And I'm pretty sure the store closes at 9. Because how else are they texting me if they're at work? Naughty, naughty. Just kidding. Use your phone on your job. Steal from them. Not steal from them, but like steal your time from them. Don't feel bad about going to the bathroom while you're clocked in. That's just terrible. And when I worked at a restaurant, I would always feel bad having to go to the bathroom or having to like stop and get water. And I'm like, no, I'm working my butt off for these people. I can do what I need to do. If that means that this table doesn't get their dishes cleared off in like 30 seconds, I'll get to it in a minute. Hi, LPS Bull. Welcome back. Were you the one that was making jellyfish? No, I don't think so. Maybe you were. Somebody's making jellyfish. Maybe that was on this live. I don't remember anymore. I had to try and figure out what the heck was going on with that other live. And then I was like, screw it. We'll start a new one. If people make it back, they make it back. Hopefully they do. So welcome back. But technology issues is not fun. I'm trying to make this cat's ear more pointy using a skewer when I should probably really just be using a needle. But it's the only thing I have right now. Am I going to make a splatchy one next? Probably not. Just because I've been live for about 2-ish hours. I would like to. But being on live makes me tired. Because I have to talk so much. But I definitely want to do another live. And honestly, I could probably make a splotchy one offline, and then I could post it on the... Is it the community tab, or is it the posts? I don't know. I keep getting emails about a community tab, and I don't know what it means. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably make some more cats. But I probably won't make another one on the live. Just because it has been 2 hours, which seems kind of crazy. But I feel kind of bad for my dogs. Well, because one of them is naughty, and she likes to try and jump up on the table. And so she's in her crate. She's chilling in her crate right now. And so, when I'm done, I'll take them outside. And then she gets to be free. Free! I'm trying to think of how long of a tail I want. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Okay. We're actually on to the tail. I'm trying to look at what it's having me do. This tail looks weird. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do whatever they say. I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We are starting the tail. I have this guy stuffed to the brim. Oh, he also needs his whiskers. I forgot about his whiskers. You can't forget the whiskers. It's like the best part. Okay. 2. Sometimes it's so awkward crocheting their tails because it's like a huge chunk of their body's already done. And you just kind of have to work around it. And sometimes it doesn't want to. Okay, 4. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, but he's does not want me to crochet him a tail. But he needs one. You know? He needs one. Oh, thank you so much, LPS Bull. Thank you very much. There should be another one coming out this week. And it's all about market prepping. And I make a ton of stuff. So that one should be fun. I feel like I have the box of stuff somewhere. Is that it? It might be. I don't know. I make a lot of things. So it's a fun video. I have to edit the whole thing still, which isn't my favorite thing to do, but I'll do it. I just need to find the motivation too. And I don't wanna. So I go live instead. No, I need to get better at posting consistently, because that's what YouTube likes. But I don't like it. I was also super sick for a long time, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself for not posting a ton, because it's hard to do things with sickness. Simply asks, have I ever done white whiskers? I have definitely done gray. Is this a gray? I feel like I had a black cat. Oh, was it a black cat? It was either a tuxedo cat or a solid black cat. And I gave it like silver whiskers. Hi, Shaz. I think is how I say your name. Hello from the UK. Hi from Minnesota. I hope you're doing well in the UK. That's so fun. I want to go to the UK. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave. I want to go travel. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 days as well. Disgusting. I don't want it to rain. It's so boring. It was sunny today, so I got to go swim in the pool today, but it's gonna be nasty tomorrow. It's 3 a.m. Dude. I usually only stay up until like 2 at the latest. My goodness. Well, I mean, sometimes I stay up until 3, but that's unwillingly. I'll usually willingly stay up until 2. My yarn is caught on something. Oh, it's caught on my yarn winder. It's trying to tell me to wind it, I feel like. Oh my goodness, what have I done? No! Okay. Hello? Let go. There we go. Okay. I have the yarn. It needs to stop tangling with everything, though. My goodness. Okay. Color changes are difficult. They're not working. Wait. Yes. I think. Yeah, okay. Sorry. In Morocco too. We're twinning. Morocco? Oh my gosh. You guys are in such cool places. I feel like I'm from Minnesota and people are like, okay, that's nice, dear. I mean, we do have 10,000 lakes, which is fun, but I don't know. Other places seem cooler. Other places seem way cooler. This cat's tail. The tails from my color changes are not going into my cat's tail. It's making me mad. Okay, I think I have 4 rows left of the tail, and then we'll be almost done. Can you hear my wrist cracking? That'd be so unpleasant if you really could. That's all the audio picks up. ASMR crochet, but it's my wrist cracking. That would be something else. Okay, I'm trying to think. And then that's the last time that I do that. Okay. I'm trying to think ahead for these color changes and if I can cut off the gray. But I can't. Not yet, at least. I have a question. How long have you been crocheting for? I have been crocheting for 2 years. I've been crocheting for... when did I start? I started in January of 2020. So 5 years? 4.5? 2020, 2021, 21, 22, 23. Oh, I know. 2021, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25. Yeah, 5.5 years. I don't know why that was so hard for me. But yeah, 5.5 years. I've been crocheting for 5.5 years. I'm kidding. I love it. I love it so much. I can't believe it's been 5.5 years though. That's crazy to me. That's really crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't make my very first like really successful amigurumi until October of 2020. So it took me like 10 months to get really good at crocheting. Enough to make like a plushie with like blanket yarn and sewing and all those things. I did have to recruit my grandma to help me with a lot of the plushie, you know, part because I wanted it to be really good because it was for my boss's going away present. Well, not going away, he was quitting. For his baby because his wife was having a baby and then he was trying to get a better job. And so that was like my first really successful one. And then I didn't start my Instagram until 2022. I could be lying. That could be so wrong. Simply says, girl, I wish I was in the US. Morocco is a dream to live in only if you're rich. Visit can be fun though. Yeah. I mean, could you make that argument with the US? I feel like you can make the argument a lot of places. And I mean, like, the US, yeah. But it's a little tumultuous right now. It's just a little scary. But I do get that. Shaz says, I would love to visit the US. I can dream. That would be so fun. The only countries that I've visited are Mexico when I was really little, and then Peru and Costa Rica through my school. LPS is crocheting stuff to sell. Me too. Shaz is, I'm doing a Stitch Lovey for my granddaughter. Oh, that's so cute. I haven't seen the new Stitch movie. I've heard mixed reviews, but I love the original. I love the original. The soundtrack from the original is insanely good. Ugh, I can't handle it. Okay, I'm almost done with the tail. As I go completely silent. Sorry. Okay. I probably cut way too much. Mia says I'm in Connecticut. It's boring here. That's... I mean... I've never been to Connecticut. But I mean... I would say you could say the same for Minnesota, but we do have Minneapolis and St. Paul. Which is fun. Which can be fun. I have to stuff more in the tail. A little bit from the top down. There's a little white spot on his tail, but you can't really see it when you look at him from straight on. But, you know, whatever. That's fine. Cats have stripes everywhere, I guess. It's fine. I'm kidding. That's not working. Yeah, I didn't stuff the top of his tail enough because it wouldn't let me. But it'll be okay. I hope. Okay. We're almost done. Do you guys think... I'll show you his face. Somebody was talking about maybe adding white or gray whiskers. I have gray and black accessible to me right now. Are we thinking... Let me show you the face. Are we thinking gray or black whiskers? What do we think? Or we could do black on one side and gray on the other because, like, he's patchy here, and so that would make sense for him to have lighter whiskers where his white patches. I don't know. What do we think? Yes is black. I'm always a fan of black whiskers. You know, it's a classic. Shaz says black as well. Or that, or the, yeah, okay. I'm always open to things. Let me see. Okay. Half and half. I mean, we can always try it, and I can maybe cut it out. If not, you know, we have a really ugly Siamese. He'll just be an ugly one as well. Olive says black, I think, yeah. I read it and then looked away before I said it. And I second guessed myself. I'm like, my memory's not that bad. I can read a thing and remember it. Right? I've only been out of college for like a month. Come on. Well, more like 2 almost, actually. I was gonna say, I feel like a surgeon. And I'm like, no, I don't. They're under so much more stress when they're working. I'm just sewing a cat up. A little cat. Sorry, I'm showing you his butt. I always want to do the X's on the butt as well. They never turn out good. I can never get them to be like even or well placed, and then it just makes me sad. So I don't do it. Even though I think it's hilarious when other people do it. And I want to. I want to be a person that's able to do it. I just can't. Okay. Okay. Let me see. This needle is getting lost in his body. Please don't do that. You know what he kind of looks like? The Phantom of the Opera. Just a little bit. He kind of looks like the Phantom of the Opera. The little half mask. I think that's kind of silly. I'm having a Phantom of the Opera movie night in a couple weeks. I'm excited. It's one of my favorite musicals. I did actually go and see a real opera. I saw The Barber of Seville. By the Minnesota Opera. And my violin professor was playing in there, and I didn't know that she was in the ensemble that night until I saw her name on the program. And I texted her. I'm like, "Is this you?" And then she messaged me afterwards, after I'd already seen her performing or whatever. And she was like, "Yeah, ha ha ha." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." It was funny. It was a really good opera, though. They had what I really liked. They had, because it was in Italian. And so they had the, like, captioning above the stage, so you could really see, like, and read what they were saying and have the context. I thought it was super fun. And I got credit for going to it for a different class. So, very much worth it. I paid for the tickets or whatever for my mom and I to go as like her birthday / Mother's Day present, and she really liked it. It was the first time she had been to an opera either, and I think it was the first time she'd ever watched an opera. I had watched a couple operas before. I actually wrote a paper for the class I got extra credit in, or not extra credit, but like credit in about Verdi's Macbeth, his opera, based on Shakespeare's The Tragedy of Macbeth. And so that's why I was like, I should really go and see an opera since my paper is about one. Well, really, my paper was about Lady Macbeth, a character from that opera. And it ended up being a really long paper, even though it didn't have to be. Oopsies. It was really interesting, though. If you haven't seen the Macbeth opera, it's really violent. But there's a free one online by the Metropolitan Opera, and it's recorded, and it's just incredible. The lady that plays Lady Macbeth is just like insanely skilled. She's just incredible. How many times can I say incredible? She was fantastic. I was like, wow. I wish I could sing like that. I can't sing very well. Oh! We're on the last whisker. You ready for the near final reveal? If I can get this whisker in. Oh my gosh, please. Oh, I think I like it with the different colored whiskers. Yes. I think that it's cute. I think it's pretty cute. Okay. I have to try and get this trimmed though, because it's unraveling. Like me. Okay. Just do a little twist. You know, like how men twist up their mustaches. I'm just twisting this guy's whiskers. I feel a little bad. Come on. But, here we go. Do we like him? He's alright. I feel like his ears aren't as good as my other one's ears. I don't really know why. Sorry. I showed you him and then, I pulled him away. Another cat. Done. Maybe I overstuffed his ears, and that's the issue. Sorry. I just keep messing with him and not letting you guys, like, actually look at him. Sorry. Ta-da! What do we think? We got the socks. We finished the sock cat. He's kind of splotchy. I liked the different whiskers. I think that's unique. And I think it's realistic, because, like, my cat has darker whiskers where she has darker spots as well. What do we think? He's cute. Thank you, Shaz. Callie Calgal, well, that was a tongue twister, asked, how do you make a magic circle? I've been crocheting for 2 years and cannot figure it out. That's a great question. I can try and show you. I can't show you with this yarn that I'm using, though, because I don't like making magic circles with it. I can show you. Sorry, I'm yawning. Going live makes me tired. I can show you with... Oh, yarn barf. I can show you with this. Where is it? Okay. Or at least I can attempt to. I have to get a different hook size, though. So, Olive, no, it is not my pattern. It is a pattern by Big Babies. It's spelled Bigbez on Etsy. And thank you. I think he's super cute too. He's kind of splotchy as well. Okay, Callie Calgal, right? Yes, I know how to say her name. So, I'm right-handed. So I have my left hand. I have the yarn. I'm going to hold it with my thumb. I'm going to wrap it over my pointer in the middle. Then, I'm going to try and show you. I'm going to create an X. So like this is the original loop. I'm putting the other loop on this side. This is the first one. I put it on this side. So there's an X. I'm going to put it in between my thumb and my ring again. And I have these two. This is the first loop. This is the second. I take my hook. I slip it under the first one, over the second one, pull through. Wait, no. Oh, it's so hard to explain. No, yeah. Okay, I was right. Sorry. Okay, you have it like this. You pull it through the first one. You reach the other one. You grab it, and you have it grabbed, and you twist. And so, like, if you let go, it wouldn't have anything. So then you have this piece that you're still holding somehow between your middle and your thumb, and you're going to wrap it and then pull it through that loop. Or, because that's difficult, I would just do the chain 2 method, which is what I do with a lot of the yarns that like to, that like shed. Like, see, he sheds a lot. So a lot of times he'll snap with a magic ring. So I will just do the chain 2 method. So I chain 2, and then I would do, you know, this pattern calls for 6 single crochet in the magic ring. So I would single crochet 6 into the very first chain, if I can. My goodness, 4, 5, 6. And it essentially makes something really similar to the magic ring. But yeah, it's hard to teach people the magic ring, and it's hard to do it when you're thinking like about how to do it, because like when I do it, for me it's all muscle memory. And yeah, I hope that helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. It took me forever to learn. I definitely cried over trying to learn it, probably 2 or 3 times, because it's so frustrating, and people online are not good at making tutorials for it, including me. I mean, I have no clue how to explain it in a good way. Sorry, I'm just winding this yarn because it apparently detached from the other skein. No, this is, yeah, sorry. I'm losing it, you guys. And it's tangled on my leg. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. Olive says, thank you. I'm working on a market bag queue, and I'm doing single crochets in the back bumps of it. Ooh, I hate doing those kind of stitches. I hate working in the back bumps. Yeah, you are definitely a glutton for punishment. I hate working in the back bumps. It is like the hardest thing to do. I also hate working into like slip stitches for this whale shark pattern that I tested. You do an entire row of slip stitches in the back loop only, and then you have to single crochet in the back loop of the slip stitch. Not the bump, but like just the back loop, and it's so difficult. I'm just winding this yarn now. Callie Cowgal, I hope that helped. Yeah. There are so many ways that people do it. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to finish winding this yarn. I'm going to show you the cat that we made, and then I'm going to go. Because I'm lame. I know. I'm like, it's 9:40, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Just kidding. I'll probably stay up. Oh, so I yawn ungodly late. And that's okay. Some of you are too. My friends in Australia. Girl, you were up late. Or whoever said it was like 3 a.m. there. Dang. My yarn is tangled. I have a yarn winder. I do. It's just over there. And it's loud. And so I wouldn't want to do it on a live. But because I use this yarn to show the magic ring, I might as well try and fix it since it's all tangled. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Oh! Nope. What did I do? There we go. Okay. To review. We finished it's 10:37. Yeah. You're about an hour ahead of me. To review, we made the Siamese. Well, we finished it. I had started it off stream. And I did the tail wrong. I know, sue me. And then we made sock cat. His socks, as promised. You can't really see them. I need to, like, make them more sticky outy. But there we go. Do you feel accomplished? I do. But that's it. I've been live now for almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. 3:38, Simply, you need to go to bed. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Simply, go to bed. And I'll see you all probably in the next video that I'm uploading, and hopefully in the next live. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Bye. Bye. Have a good night, everybody. 5:29? Dang. Okay, bye. For real. Bye. Bye.